Good day, everybody, or good evening. Hope you all had a good evening. Have a good Monday, and hope your evening is going well as well. Hopefully, you did watch Monday Night Raw. Obviously, you won't be watching this video if you didn't watch Raw, or you won't be watching this video if you're not a WWE fan. It's kind of one and the same. But the point being is, I hope you did enjoy it. And as always, I have my Raw Insta poll already up on Twitter. You can follow me at WWE_podcast and vote and what you thought of Monday Night Raw. Great, good, okay, or did you think it was terrible? Either way, welcome to vote there or tweet back at me and let me know your thoughts on the show or your thoughts on this review. It's greatly appreciated, always, in responses from individuals. And WB got responses from people right away. Here we were all kicking off with Elias dedicating his song to his attack on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins come out there, kind of off, and then Jinder Mahal comes out there to, I guess, save Elias or just attack Seth since he lost. Jinder did face Rollins last week for the Intercontinental Championship, but why else would still be part of the storyline? Doesn't have any other reason to do so. And that's me saying it's a Jinder Mahal fan. And that brings out Kurt Angle. We're going to have a tag team match. Jinder Mahal and Elias to face off against the Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns comes out there to save Seth. So we saw the Shield. The Shield never really broke up here with the Reincarnate Shield, or New Shield. Because everything had to stop because Dean Ambrose got injured. Now he's been out for so long. Will the Shield suddenly just be back when he comes back? They just continue where they left off from a long time ago. Not exactly, obviously, because storylines had to move on and some ended. A couple for sure for the individual superstars, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, since Dean Ambrose's injury. But to get a lunatic fringe back, whenever that to be, gonna be cool. James Harden beats Kurt Hawkins by DQ after Baron Corbin interfered and attacked Harden. So Hawkins suffered his historic 200th loss. Did say on Twitter and was kind of a promo in the ring that if he won, everybody in the arena gets free tacos. Or get a free taco. As much as that would have been awesome for them, I'm sure they knew that wasn't going to happen. And then backstage, Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin announces that Stephanie McMahon herself was the boss lady, appointing him as the new constable of Monday Night Raw. And I think the reason that they're doing this, not just specifically for Corbin, I mean in general, having a WWE superstar and making sense to it being a male, only because the GM is a male, not for other. Don't think I'm being sexist or anything. No, it's just the fact that Kurt Angle, obviously being a male, needing another male to combat against him, at least for now, until you get the dominant female being Stephanie McMahon, who is the boss and the WWE universe-wise, Raw. And I don't know if she's going to be coming in or out and this and that for the Raw shows moving forward, or she's taking time off, or this or that, or what's going on really in that sense. Maybe Baron Corbin taking this, or WB having this for Baron Corbin as a storyline for himself, is twofold. One, to have him have screen time. They are big on him. I know Vince McMahon specifically is, from what I've heard from other sources I have and speak with. And then also, see if it goes, have that friction between two management people that they usually enjoy, especially on the flagship show Raw, because SmackDown Live, the two managers get along well. The two management members, which is now Paige and Shane McMahon, previously Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. Now, not everything was rose. You had this story with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, where we all thought it was going to head to a match between them two at WrestleMania or at SummerSlam. Well, they did have a match, and they both were part of it, but they were on the same team as a tag team match. And that's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which in the end finished off Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on SmackDown Live. So here on Raw, Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle, I'm not saying it's going to lead to a match between the two. I'm just saying, it's good for Baron Corbin and good for WWE writers. Again, I'm sure they want to have some friction or animosity or interaction between managing people, from what was the GM commissioner, like 70s still commissioner, to now a constable. It's just to have this random title given to Baron Corbin. So I'm looking forward to how long it does last, looking forward to how he does, looking forward to all this and that, and his interaction with Kurt. and otherwise, Kurt Angle. But moving right along from that, Nia Jax defeating Natty, and after the match, Ronda Rousey and the ref helped Natalya backstage. And for a moment there, I actually thought Natalya was seriously real injured, like for reals. But then they had the segment backstage. Then I went, oh, well, I guess it was. And she sold it like a champ then because she got me because I thought it was legit. And the reason why I thought it was legit, not just from Natalya's point of view, but from Nia Jax, because I would have thought that the plan was to have Nia have a kayfabe injury, Nia Jax to still have that empathy, but then at some point, whether pulling Ronda Rousey's hair or just literally attacking her, someone would drop or something, and then walking out. Either way, however way. But the fact that that didn't happen, like I was still waiting and waiting and waiting on Nia Jax, and Ronda kept interacting, not interacting, not interacting. They're checking on Natalya. I thought one of these non-interacting moments, she would then come back together, interacting, and I would attack Ronda and whatever, blind, whether from behind or otherwise. Like I said, that's why I thought a hair pull or something like that would have been what was going to be done, but it was not done. Braun Strowman beating Bobby Roode. As I even said on Twitter, why not have Braun Strowman win everything each and every week in matches and not even be part of the finish at Money in the Bank? Now, it's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's not elimination. I would have said on Twitter that having win all the matches on Raw and him being the first one eliminated in the multi-man match. But in the Money in the Bank ladder match, as we all know, obviously that is not the case. People on superstars, WWE superstars, they earned that name. Should call them that. WWE superstars are not eliminated in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Therefore, that's why I worded my tweet in that way, that he won't be part of the finish. He'll be laid out somewhere after taking everybody's finishers. I don't like that. We do have the Tag Team Battle Royal, and as most hoped and wanted, the B Team win, and they get a Tag Team title opportunity faced off against Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, which is interesting for Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt, as they are real-life brothers, for those that didn't know. There you go. That's my little nugget of the day, or maybe even of the week. And for those that already do know, well, you already know. I didn't say anything new there, but that specifically is going to be very, very interesting to see how it goes. I won't be surprised nor upset if the B Team actually won the Tag Team titles, the Raw Tag Team titles, but be what it be. Bobby Lashley calls out Sami Zayn. Sami refuses to get into the ring and exposes Bobby for his past Instagram posts and wants to know if Bobby ever really did serve in the military. I'm like, don't go there, bro. I'm one who did serve in the military myself. People can check my records. It happened. It's true. It's dang true. Moving right along from there, because I don't really want to talk too much about that, because I could really care less. And I really want that feud to be over, because in the end, it probably is setting up for Bobby Lashley to face Barack. Sorry about that. Bobby Lashley to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I think the title off of him there. So I've been hearing reports about Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, even Finn Balor to be the one to take it from him. And probably dethrone the beast. Yeah. We shall see. Also, we shall see the next time Brock Lesnar is actually on WWE television. But, yeah. Anyways, moving right along. Ember Moon, Bayley, and Sasha Banks defeat the Riot Squad after Alexa Bliss suffered a leg injury and was replaced by Bayley. But backstage, Baron Corbin announces, as the constable, to Kurt Angle that, hey, this shouldn't be allowed, in the rulebook. No WWE superstar that is not part of the match unless, he should have said, unless it's an official cash and they're cashing their title like Seth Rollins years ago at WrestleMania. The match finish, or the match result is null and void. Therefore, the win goes to the Riot Squad because Bayley in the end actually interfered and is not part of the match. Interference, DQ, win for Riot Squad. And Kurt Angle told the team, which is just, continuing this thing, or I would say continuing the tease of the feud that is Bayley and Sasha Banks. Right, you have that one interaction weeks ago with Banks attacking Bayley, but then other than that, it's been all teases of a feud or of a match. gonna come to that at some point, but if we what could that be? Then in the main event, we had Sami Zayn facing up against Kevin Owens, and in the end, not Sami Zayn, sorry about that. Finn Balor against Kevin Owens. Finn Balor getting the win in the end, and him climbing up the ladder and taking that briefcase just like Samoa Joe did on SmackDown Live last week. So next week is the go home to the go home. Still 2 more weeks, I believe. So we're going to have 2 Fatal 4-Way matches. The 4 women that represent Raw in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match to be that Fatal 4-Way. And the men, the 4 representatives that represent Raw that aren't in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, like I kind of thought it would be, or a little battle royal. Though I thought that was going to be the go home show, but it's going to be here. Maybe in the go home show we actually have them all interacting. I don't know. All 8 men, all 8 women. We shall see. But either way, Raw was pretty interesting and pretty fun. I certainly enjoyed it for what it was. I hope you all did too. I will talk more specifically about it on Thursday evening with my pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view, but with my show, my podcast, Steve's Wrestling Ramble. But hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Hope you did enjoy Raw. Hope you did enjoy this review. I like to keep these short. Maybe sometime soon I might actually stop doing these and have all my Raw and SmackDown reviews on the podcast. So, we can actually go in depth right away. Have my team members there, as some of them are coming back already this week. Is school ending. But either way, hope you all have a great rest of your evening. And above all else, as always, take care.